Hey, welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. Face the field, build the future. Now, this is a game that recently left early access, and by recently I mean probably a month ago, at the start of April. It's been on my wishlist for a while, but because of some issues I haven't bought it, or hadn't bought it yet. I caved in now though, since it got released. And there were quite a lot of patches, so I thought, okay, you know what, I can look past these issues. I can play this game, and I can make a quick look video about it. So, that's what I'll do. I've played the tutorial, I played up to day 5. I don't know quite what's going on so far, since it's... Yes, it's a bit of a complicated game. Then again, it's pretty easy. It's a mix of some management simulation and SCP, if you know what it is. It's quite a lot of creepypastas and quite weird monsters. So imagine RimWorld meeting Cthulhu meeting... Oh god, I don't know what. What can we compare this with? Some simulation game, whatever is out there. And then you get Lobotomy Corp. It has a unique art style. It has a few translation errors, which is what put me off buying it at first. But they fixed most of it, I think. And the sound design is pretty cool. Just listen to this. One sin and hundreds of good deeds. It feeds on the evil that surfaces during conversations between people. Usually you wouldn't see the name of this monster, but since I've played this before, I guess I can see the name. Oh yeah, it has also some visual novel elements, I forgot to tell you. Hello X! Welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. I am Angela, your advisor and secretary. Even though I am AI, feel free to talk to me. It's rare for an AI to have a name. I am created from one of the wings of the world. That means I am one of the best. Whatever the wing of the world is, right? Ah, I know what you're thinking. No, you don't. You're thinking that I look too human to be an AI, aren't you? Well, you got long hair, you got quite some curves. You look great. You look better than any human I've ever seen, I think. Of course, you're an anime girl, but still. But there's a big difference. I'm bound here. I can't go anywhere I want like you do. I can open a door, prepare a cup of coffee for you, but I can't go outside to enjoy the sun or breeze. Poor girl. Well, as you can see, my hair color is that of the morning sky after the rain. My voice is that of the wisest person in the world. That's me. And my face is that of the person with the most beautiful smile. That's not me. Haha, it was a joke. There is no such person in real life. My appearance has been made to be attractive. To be as attractive to as many people as possible. You see, to be attractive to as many people... Oh, I don't know. Some of the sentences are just weird. It could be me, it could be the translation. If you feel attracted to me, I am working as intended. Since actually this game is made by a Korean developer, I think? Korean, Japanese, Chinese? I'm sorry if I can't tell these apart at a glance sometimes. Well, as AIs are far more efficient than humans when multitasking. I'm the best in most areas. I can do the work of several dozen people at once. I'm sure that many people lost their job because of me. I feel sorry for them. Enough for the introduction. Do you have anything that you want to know? What should we ask about? About Angela, maybe? How should I describe this in layman's terms? Well, I heard that it took enormous effort to create me. New algorithms and features were developed, writing a new chapter in the history of AI. And I served the company. In search of solutions, we stumbled upon mysterious beings dubbed as abnormalities. God. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. And figured out that we could harvest energy from these beings using a special method. This is what the game is about. You experiment on these things and they give you energy. While AIs are commonplace nowadays, I'm quite different than others. I can closely imitate human emotions. This is not as easy as emotions are unpredictable and complex. Maybe it's... I don't know. maybe I'm reading too much into these sentences. Maybe this is the correct grammar and I'm just stumbling because I'm retarded. Along with other functions, I can be a perfect partner. Oh, the CG switch. And you have joined the company at an opportune moment. Lobotomy is looking for ways to improve its harvest processes. Our systems are continually updated to support this. Speaking of which, there has been a new update just before you came. That means working conditions have been improved and compared to those of your predecessors? Think of it as my welcome gift. I hope you do well. I was about to mention you. To you? About to mention to you? You don't understand the concept of patience, do you? Manager, I think you should meet other AIs. Lobotomy is a huge corporation and there are many AIs working in different departments. If I'm the cerebrum, they're the cerebellums. Naturally, I am your most trusted AI. Shall we meet them now? No. The memories of all Sephiras are synchronized. Oh. Okay. You're supposed to expand the team every day. Do you want to unlock the control team and continue? Yes. I want to unlock Malkaf. Or Malkuf? Don't quite know. There's no voice acting in this game. So, all the names are mine to interpret. Anyway, as I said, it's a simple gameplay, but can be quite complicated. This is the menu screen you get before each day. You can recruit more people over here. The tutorial is telling you all of this, but I guess since I won't be playing the tutorial, it's best if I tell you now. You can recruit people over here, which I'll do since I have 2 lob points. You need them to recruit. I'll recruit 1 additional dude, or do that. It's Chloe. And then we put Tom, who looks like the girl out of Assassination Classroom, and Chloe in my team. We have 1 monster currently, it's Cyan. I unlocked all of them already. If I had known that the game would carry over your process, well, I could have known, since you're supposed to fail, I guess, and then start over. I would have deleted my save files or something, but let's just play with this now. Mission: suppress berserking. Complete a clip off meltdown containment unit job 8 times. This again is the unit I carried over from a previous playthrough, so I don't know if you'll see any mission completion today, but we'll at least complete day 1, I can tell you, because it's not that hard. Now, this is the gameplay screen, I'd say. You have your dudes, you have other people walking around, and you have your cell in which your monster is contained. As the game goes on, you get more and more cells. Of course, you need to recruit more and more dudes, and these monsters have needs. Or rather, some of them have. And some of them aren't even really monsters, they're just weird phenomena. So, let's see. You have all these different things to do with these monsters. Of course, it's all experimental. You can test the instinct, you can test the insight, you can... whoopsie? You can see how they react to attachment, I guess, or repression. And I know already that 1 sin and 100 of good deeds loves to get some attachment. So let's send... who should we send over? We should send over... who is it? Tom. Chloe can just chill. I don't know why I even recruited her since I only have 1 monster. So while this is happening, or rather, let's take a look at the screen so I can explain you a few more things. All these monsters have stats. You can see how they react to different treatments, you can see how much damage they do in case they escape, you can see what you can extract from them, since every monster, or rather most of them, give you new equipment for your dudes to equip and then use in case some of these monsters escape or some of your people go crazy. You can also get some tips on how to manage these things, you can see what happens if they escape. This is a non-escape object though. And it worked! I got 9 boxes. Of course you didn't see what just happened there, so we'll do the same thing again basically. This time we sent Chloe. And look, Tom got the crown of thorns because he was so good in there that the monsters gifted him this crown. Anyway, you send your people in there, they get in. One sin and hundreds of good deeds sees through you, and then different things happen. Some of them are bad, you see, with these red lights, and some of them are good, which are these PE boxes, positive effect boxes. And I guess if you do the same thing a few times in a row, like, what are we doing right now? Attachment or something? Yeah, they're not as happy as before, since otherwise the game would be too easy. You just do the best thing possible over and over again, right? So now we have completed day 1, since we have 15 out of 15 positive energy boxes and 15 out of 15 energy we needed. So we can just skip day 1 now. It took us 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Nice, I got an S rank for that. So we'll get to the next day. And then we can choose a new monster to get. If the game doesn't hang up now. Oh, I have to press yes. That's my fault. After every day you can also choose a research and a new monster. Now 1.76 megahertz is what I've already did. So I know what this one does. This is a machine you can get in, you get buffs. Or you get killed if you stay in it too long, I think. So let's choose a monster I don't quite know yet. Do we want F0552 or 00112? She was so talkative before, in the end loneliness was the only listener. Or somewhere in the distance you hear seagulls. Oh god, yes, I love that. I love seagulls. Face the fear, build the future. It's the motto of the founder, whom we call A. Which part of the motto do you prefer? Let's face the fear, shall we? We're the first humans on Earth to discover abnormalities. Well, not me, I'm not a human. How should I put it? We're pioneering a whole new world. The discoveries we made so far is merely the tip of an iceberg. Abnormalities were among us from the beginning. We've only recently noticed their presence. We discovered them, and we fear them. They are frighteningly alien in nature. This shouldn't be too hard, Lambda. Really? You're speaking English almost all day. Why do you have such a problem with that? So, control team. Good day, would you like to expand? Yes, sure. Get the same mission again. And I don't quite know how to clear this. But maybe I'll do some of these days. Anyway, we have new law points. We have 2 monsters now. We can preemptively either level up my dudes, I think. Reinforcement of employees. Yes, I can upgrade them. Or I can try to give them, yeah, 1 suit. So Tom is getting this suit. There you go, Tom. Do I want to hire a new guy? Who is this? This is Ruby. Of course I want Ruby. Oh god, this would cost 4 lobs. Oh no, wait, what the fuck? This would cost 2 lobs, this would cost 3 lobs. Let's hire Ruby. She's quite a good employee to have now. Look at her stats. More HP than the other ones, less SP. SP are sanity points, and if they drop to 0, your dudes go crazy and need to be put down by your other guys. Anyway, we have this unknown monster. Really nothing is known about it. Let's start. There it is. We can see it. So the new monster is 1 vending machine and 2 shrimp men? To get some things going, let's start with 1 sin and 100 of good deeds again. Let's send Ruby over there, she's quick in doing this. And then let's take a look at F0552. Let's start with Instinct. We don't know what effect any of these have now, so this is what you get every time you get a new monster. You have to try out. Of course, all these monsters, I guess, have their set ways of reacting. So if you play this game and you start a new file, you can just breeze through this since you know most of these by now, but I don't know this one yet, which means I could fail in doing this now. So this went really well. 10 boxes, 10 energy to proceed to the next day. Let's see how this goes. This is Insight now, right? No, Instinct. The vending machine overwhelms employee Tom with shiny lights. Shrimps are delicious no matter how you cook them. Boiling, frying, poaching, whatever you want. Rumor says people get abducted to fishing boats after drinking an open can of grape-flavored soda. This is going very well, actually. Well, neutral. Now that's more than half of the energy, please check. Something. We have 7 boxes now. What do we do with them? We can't unlock the basic information, so what we'll do is get some insight going, we get some managerial tips. Upon completion of the work, the beverage can is discharged from the central vending machine. The type of beverage that is submitted seems to vary with the type of work. Alright, we now know that insight is quite good. Quite a high success rate. And we know that Ruby has quite a quick work time, even though she doesn't have the most SP. Let's use Chloe. She has more SP. She has more insight, right? And Chloe needs to do something here. So we'll send Tom in here. And Ruby over there. And maybe we can get some more equipment out of one sin. Okay, this is a clip-off meltdown happening over here. Which is this. I don't quite get this mechanic. It counts down after you leave the cell, and in this time you need to send another one or another dude in here. Otherwise the monster can escape or will escape, or in the case of one sin and the hundreds of good deeds, nothing happens since he can't escape, I guess. So I can't complete my mission. The clip of meltdown containment unit work is when you suppress them after they escape. I can't do this with this monster. Now the time is counting down. Let's send some... Did we just do inside? I don't know. Let's send Ruby over there. She completed... Was it Ruby? Who did I send in here? Chloe, right? We completed our work with F0552, have 12 unique boxes, and thus can unlock its name. It's... well, cheers. And we see its attack type, the work results, nothing really that useful, right? But we have its name now. Now let's see, test result W1. A red can drink is emitted. The person who ingests the beverage has a distinctive aroma and sweetness. And is expressed as a feeling of heightened energy. Afterwards, the fitness of the subject was confirmed. Oh, so this can have a good effect on your dudes, I guess. Let's see. Attachment is coming, okay. So we have completed day 2, but before we go, let's manufacture a few weapons and one more suit. And since we're here already, let's do one more experiment on, well, cheers in repression. We haven't unlocked this yet, so let's see if it works or not. Who is good in repression? Both Tom and Ruby. Let's send Tom though, since he has this nice suit. And let's see if this works. Oh, I did one of these things, however, since I don't know, I satisfied him or something. So this seems to work okay so far. Guess this will be a neutral result. Come on, yes, 6 and neutral. Nice, we have enough to unlock the other 2 work favors now, which unlocks our ego suit we could manufacture if we had 10 boxes. Another Saiyan suit, I guess these are types of suits, I don't know, since these monsters are also types of Saiyan. There's quite a lot to this game I haven't quite worked out yet. And managerial tip number 3. The blue aluminium can contains an odorless liquid with strong carbonic acid. It has been shown to be effective in restoring mental strength. So depending on what you get or what is over here, because sometimes you need to look at what the monster is showing you, you get different effects, I guess. So I guess this just now restored some of the stats. One other good, or rather nice thing I think about this game is every monster has these stories, which are kinda like SCPs, creepypastas. So let's read the story for One Sin and Hundreds of Good Deeds. While we're at it. I mean, just a quick look, I want to get as much out of this game for you as possible. A silent abnormality that understands the conflict between good and evil. Its empty eye sockets stare at all those who encounter it. A giant skull that is attached to a cross with a crown of thorns. It floats about 2 meters above the ground. While its appearance is bizarre, incidents of violence against employees by it has rarely been recorded. It feeds on the evil that surfaces during conversations between people. The assigned employee must confess their sins to it. Its feeding mechanism is still unknown. Experiment log X2321. The sins have been catalogued in 3 levels. Level 1, a small lie or action that either goes unnoticed or can be shared in jest. Level 2, sins that are more serious and only shared to the closest of friends. Level 3, sins so profound that they cannot be shared with anyone and are taken to the grave. Redacted has been assigned to confess level 1 sins. Energy production has been increased by 12%. Redacted has been assigned to confess level 2 sins. Energy production has been increased by 15%. And now let's see what happens if you confess level 3 sins. 1 minute and 48 seconds after the employee was sent in, a bright flash of light was seen. The light was so bright that it was seen even outside the containment unit. Immediately following the light, there was a company-wide power outage. The phenomena lasted for 2 hours. Redacted lost 6 years of their memory. The experiment was cancelled following this incident. The level of mental corruption of all employees in the department was greatly decreased. Ethics decreed that all footage of those who participated in the experiment were to be kept sealed, but the incident left us no choice but to review the footage in the containment unit. Oh my god, so let's read what this guy told him. This happened during Redacted at around 4 PM. By the way, will this really work? Anyways, there was a railway about 20 minutes from my house. Some of my good friends and I decided to have ourselves dressed as forest animals. One of us decided to dress as a deer. Oh god. It was a crude costume, one that could hardly be called a costume to be honest. It was just a pair of clumsily made antlers and a dark outfit with some deer-like spots in it. Anyway, I don't know how our dear friend wandered into the woods. We didn't even realize he was missing maybe for an hour. We looked for him and finally found him in some bushes. We called out his name and I'm not sure if it was from a relief of finally finding us or what, but he started sprinting towards us. And that's when we heard it, the gunshots bang bang bang. We didn't know where it came from, but when I came to my senses I saw that his blood splattered all the way to my feet. After that, not one of us dressed up as an animal ever again. That's not his fault though, is it? It's not his sin to bear, it's the hunter who killed him. Observation log number 4435. Its eyes are empty, it's a skull after all, but it doubt it's blind. I feel its gaze on me and it's listening to me, and confessing to it lightens my heart. Afterwards, we investigated incidents during the period in the employee's hometown to get a better picture. We learned that a boy named Justin was shot and killed in a deer costume by hunters during a deer hunting season. Unlike the employee's confession, Justin was repeatedly bullied by other kids. And witnesses said they heard the kids shout, "Run, Justin, run," right before the gunshot. After the incident, the kids at the scene moved out of town and deer hunting was banned in the area. So there was more to it after all. Nice. Day 2, complete. Another S. And I guess I get promoted. It took me 10 minutes, this one. Holy shit. So let's do another one I don't know yet, and then that's enough for a quick look at this game. It's a really nice game and I'll definitely be playing with this in the future. I don't know whether I'll record it or not, but it's kind of well polished considering that it just left early access. I think they finished on a good note. T0154, but what's really pitiful is those that, like you, dying in the hands of the likes of me. Or F0102, I am coming to you, you who will be reduced to ashes like me. People have been committing sins from a long time ago. Why do they commit such a thing even when they know that it's bad? Quite like the sound of this one. Hello, manager. It's a 3rd day walking here. 3 is a mysterious number. Powerful beings in fable often grant others free wishes. Well, I'm not a major billionaire to grant you wishes, but I know what your predecessors wanted. All of them seek a sort of growth, leading the company to prosperity, achieving spiritual maturity, you name it. They all wanted to branch out to somewhere. How about you? Let's go with prosperity. Your future is defined by what you do now. And now you work for Lobotomy Corporation. In lobotomy, you can see things that can't be seen, feel things that can't be felt, and do impossible things. Your wish will be granted. Perhaps you could be the best manager I've ever seen. I'm sure of it. So, did their wish come true? Well, I guess what happened to others isn't important to you. I will support you to reach your goal. Well, there's a reason why they aren't working anymore, right? So as you can see, you can unlock additional teams, and I guess this makes the game even deeper. Security teams, information teams, and so on. 3 monsters, 3 dudes. Let's save up our lob points and hope that this new unknown monster, which only has 1 tip that costs 12 boxes, is easy to handle. But at this point, at day 3, when I last played this, it all went wrong and I lost quite a few dudes. Oh, fuck, he looks creepy and weird. Should we start with him? I really should have equipped my weapons, I think. Don't know if you can do this afterwards. I don't think you can, but you can, let's retry the day. This should work. Come on, please. Yes, okay. So this time we equip our weapons. Tom, you equip this, and Ruby, you equip this, and the suit. Chloe, I'm sorry, you're fucked, basically. Let's start it now. Okay, now they have their weapons and their suits on, which means let's start with instinct on this one with Ruby. She has 20 health, so if something goes wrong, maybe she can survive it, maybe not. And let's send someone over here. Tom, you do this, since I can still unlock quite a few informations about him. Or it, rather. Oh god, that's really creepy sounds. Just don't lose your mind and keep to the manual, Ruby. That's right. Come on, give me some flavor. Oh, there, Ruby senses despair. Oh no. In the darkness, TO-154's brain slowly rotted. Well, turn on some lights then. It was no longer rage, but a deeper, more twisted and maniacal abhorrence that found him. Oh my god, the amount of possible boxes you get out of this monster are really high. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's good. While we're at it, Chloe, you do this, and let's unlock some information about... Oh, we can't. We can unlock this though, so I guess instinct is quite good on him. And we'll do this straight up again with Tom. Wait, didn't Tom just... No, it was Ruby, right? Okay. Tom, you're next. While Chloe is working on this, and Ruby, you can work on him. You do some... Oh, she needs to heal first. So let's wait for her to heal. Alright, come on. You know what, Ruby, fuck. Oh, there's a clip-off meltdown happening soon. I guess these get more serious as the game progresses and these things really do escape and fuck up your facility. So we keep Chloe on guard here, just in case something does come out. This doesn't go too well so far. But this went pretty good. Good job, Ruby. Have a drink. Okay, we got 9 new boxes, which means we can unlock the basic information for this thing. It's the Forsaken Murderer. It's a TEF type monster, whatever this means. Its attack type is red, and its E-box output is a possible 14. Alright. Let's see. Both of these have a common success chance, and I don't know about this, so we'll do this with Ruby now. And Tom, you know what? You do this thing again, so I can get some new weapons and armors, maybe. And we spent our points on this now. Let's see if this can escape. Non-escaped object, okay, so it won't. Alright. And appearance, composition and taste are exactly the same as grape-flavored carbonated beverages of purple cans. We found that the physical strength and mental strength of the person ingesting the drink recovered together. And the blue aluminum can... Oh no, wait, that's the wrong one. When the mood of the vending machine is not good, do not take any drink from the vending machine. So if it's bad? If it's a bad work result, I guess? God, I can hear the murderer in the background as soon as the music goes quiet. So this should be at least a neutral success, right? Maybe a good one. It's neutral, okay. What about here? We can manufacture a new weapon. And we can unlock some information about him. Namely, these. So he doesn't like repression. He's quite okay with insight attachment. And he likes instinct. At least the first 2 times, I guess? I guess this is how many times to do this? I'm guessing. So did we do 2 instincts already? Should we do some attachment? Please stop panting in my ear, Jesus fucking Christ. Let's do it with Ruby as soon as she healed up. We completed day 3, but I want at least some more points out of him. And maybe some more points out of the open can of world she is. Okay, Ruby, are you ready? Alright. Ruby, you go over there. Which one of you? Tom, you go over there, and Chloe, you go over there. We finish all of these, and then we finish with day 3, and then we finish the day and the video, and you should have at least a tiny idea of what this game is about. So what just happened here? Don't know. Oh, it happened over here. The clipped off counter or whatever it's called activated. Bearing the pain is half the atonement. What I like most about this game is the atmosphere and the monsters, since from what I've seen so far, from the pictures and stuff on the internet, there are so many different things to experiment on, and they all have their own personality. Of course, some can escape, others can't, and some are more creepy than others. There's like a being that's just made out of legs, for example, which is really fucking weird. But that's the nature of SCPs, right? Some of the stories are really good, others are kinda boring. Most of them are straight up shit. And I hope this game doesn't end up straight up shit. I hope it ends up being good. So, we finished all the work. Let's unlock this. And the suit. Oh, this looks nice. If the work result is bad, clip of counter decreases. Alright. I guess. I guess that's alright for me. Oh no. Oh look. Shall we let this run out to see what happens with this? Let's do this. Something bad should happen as soon as this runs out, right? No? Did I just lose my time frame of... Or did I lose energy or something? I don't know. I think I lost energy since I can't finish day 3 anymore. Which means another round. Another round of work for everyone. Is that alright with you guys? It is alright with me. Let's see. Everyone can work again. Okay. Anyway, where was I? yeah, you get upgrades, you get research. I guess I finished all the research for the first 3 days or something. Your dudes can upgrade, their stats increase, like Fortitude, Prudence, Temperance, Justice. Depending on what stats they have, the monsters react differently to them. I had a monster that reacted really bad to people with high HP and tried to kill them every time. So you had to send your weakest guy in there, and then it was fine. Another monster was depending on its mood when you sent someone in there, so you had to kind of snipe or snapshot its mood when you sent someone in, which was another layer of gameplay really, and I really enjoyed it until I worked it out. I guess because again, some of my guys died doing this, and yeah, there's just so much to this game and so much potential that I really enjoy playing it and hope that they continue to patch it in. I guess it's out of early access, but sometimes these games do still evolve, right? That's what I hope for. Anyway. Oh no, I have to send someone in here or I'll lose some progress again, so we'll do just that. And then I end. Fuck me, it's been 37 minutes already. Didn't want to record this long today, to be honest. Come on. Where's... Oh, he's so slow. Who is this? Is it Ruby? Fuck me, Ruby. She'll make it though. Let's see what happens with the clip-off counter. It should reset and I should get a 2 out of 8 here. Yes, I did. Okay, so this is what you'll have to do. I learned something today. You see? It's nice. Anyway, if you do watch this video, if you do manage to watch it until now, do tell me if you want to see more of this game. I'd gladly record playing this, otherwise I'll play it in my spare time. Oh, this should be a pretty good result. No? Okay, it won't. No, not like this. Oh, maybe it is. If we get a 10 out of this? No, it's just a 9. Anyway, let's spend some points. Let's manufacture 2 more suits because we can. Let's unlock this. Oh my god, look at this weapon you get. So it can escape and its defenses are white normal, red normal, weak against psychic attacks, I think it's purple, and I don't know what blue is. I guess blue is theft, repression, I don't know. It's vulnerable against them. Jesus Christ. Can we manufacture anything with the points I have? No. Let's see. I've unlocked everything about this and I can build some weapons. Nice. And that's it. Day 3 complete. This was Lobotomy Corporation. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. I really like this game. Please do support these developers still making creative gameplay or really innovative gameplay and interesting stories and stuff. Do not support any AAA developers out there anymore. I've lost my faith in them. Every time you see an indie game that's just straight up better than everything with a big budget, you ask yourself, what the fuck is happening out there? But whatever, right? I got another S rank. This game really tickles my Skinner box feeling, I guess. Oh god. Bye.